In this Yoga Nidra, we will focus specifically on either a negative belief or a challenging emotion that might be coming up for you, and an inner feeling that you want to shift. So we'll spend a little bit of time in the beginning thinking about a Sankalpa, an intention, and the intention specifically focused on countering whatever that negative emotion or belief is. And then we'll go through the relaxation components of it, going through all of the different layers of ourself. So body, breath, mental mind, intuition and wisdom, and then the bliss layer. The intention is to help you resolve inner conflicts without necessarily diving in and peeling the wound open. So it's a subtler practice. And the beauty of Yoga Nidra, and especially a Yoga Nidra in this method, is really meant to help you experience both the negative and the positive, so that in real life, when you're feeling the negative, you have a benchmark for what its opposite can be and can potentially tap into that. It can also, if these negative emotions are hard to face or hard to sink into in a way that feels healing, it will allow you to just touch on what the embodied sense of that negative belief or feeling will be. So to begin, find a comfortable spot where you can feel completely restful, completely relaxed. Yoga Nidra can be practiced lying down, sitting up, anywhere where you feel like your body can be completely relaxed. So welcome to the practice of Yoga Nidra. We spend a lot of time in the beginning making sure that your body is completely comfortable. If you're lying down, you can absolutely be on your side if that's more comfortable. Take your time to put any props, blankets, or pillows around and underneath you. If you're sitting, making sure you're finding a place where your back can be nice and straight. I love leaning back a little bit, but still making sure that the spine is straight and not slumped over, so that you can maximize the amount of breath that you're getting. You may choose to be cross-legged sitting, or you may choose to have your feet on the ground. Lying down, putting a blanket underneath your head will drop the lower back. And putting a blanket underneath your knees or a rolled up pillow underneath your knees can also relax the hips and the lower back. It doesn't have to be a really large pillow. It can just be a blanket that's rolled up about 10 centimeters or so. You may find it comfortable to have your ankles a little wider than hip width. I know for me, one of my favorite positions is to have two pillows wedged at my sides and then rest my arms on top. But really what's important is to make sure that your body is 100% as comfortable as it can be. So the primping and preening, the beginning, is your foundation. If we spend the right amount of time making sure that we're comfortable and the body can completely relax, then it's not going to distract us as we go through the guided meditation. So now that you've settled in, scan through, see if there's anywhere in your body that's just a little bit stuck in place. I know in particular when I'm on a sticky mat, sometimes my calves get kind of stuck in one spot, or my hips are rolling up or down. And so even though it feels settled, it's not 100% comfortable. And the neck as well. So you want to have some length in the neck with the chin tucked in just a little bit, not crunching the chin down and also not cranking it up. So it's very neutral. And that's the same whether you're sitting or lying down. Drop your shoulders, relax your hips. Scan through your face. Notice if there's anywhere in your face where you might be holding tension between the eyebrows, around the eyes, the jaw, sometimes even the mouth and nose. Notice where your tongue is in your mouth and teeth gently apart. Now that your body is settled and comfortable, bring to mind a negative belief, a feeling, or an emotion that is coming up for you that you'd like to heal or transform, resolve somehow within yourself. So we want to start by being very intentional about this transformation or this belief or emotion. And when something comes to you, thinking about what the opposite elevated emotion or belief would be. In yoga, we say pratipaksha bhavana, opposite elevated belief. So if you're feeling scattered, you might feel more concentrated, more focused, more grounded. You're feeling like you're gripping for control. It might be surrender. If you're feeling self-critical, it might be loving, compassionate, thoughtful. If you're feeling stuck in a rut, apathetic or lethargic, then it might be creative or vitality. So these are all my words. Allow your own words to come to mind. And then just set that aside for now. And here we begin the practice of Yoga Nidra. What is your heart's desire? How do you want to be? How do you want to show up in the world? Can you imagine yourself walking out of this practice and showing up as the exact person that you know you are, that you want to remember? I want you to imagine yourself coming out of the practice, walking out of the room, and being exactly that you want to manifest. Imagine in all the details how you're moving, what you're wearing, how your body feels, look on your face. Feel in your body what it is to be who you are becoming. And then plant that feeling like a little light in the altar of your heart. And as we start to journey through the body, let my words become your words. And as I say a body part, your awareness goes just briefly to that body part. Awareness, and then we move on. Bringing your awareness to your face, to the right ear and the left ear, to the right eye and the left eye, to the right cheek and the left cheek, and the right nostril and the left nostril, and to the chin, the upper lip, the lower lip, tip of the nose, the bridge of the nose, the forehead, the top of the head, the back of the head, back of the neck, and the throat. Now bringing awareness down the right arm, the armpit and shoulder, the top of the arm, the right elbow, the right forearm, the right wrist, right thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, and pinky finger, and then the palm of your right hand. Now bringing awareness to the left arm, starting at the shoulder and armpit, top of the arm, the left elbow and forearm, the left wrist, thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm of the left hand. Now feel both right and left arms together, both arms alive and awake with vitality. Now bringing awareness to the left side body, the shoulder blade and chest, the ribs and waist, the hip and the pelvis, and then the right side body, the shoulder blade and chest, the ribs and waist, the hip and pelvis. Now feeling the whole torso, left and right side, alive with vitality. Awareness again to your pelvis, your whole pelvis. And then down the right side leg, the upper leg, the right knee, the right shin and calf, ankle and heel, top of the foot, sole of the right foot. And then each of the toes, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and baby toe. And awareness down the left leg, the top of the leg, the left knee, left shin and calf, left ankle, heel, top of the foot, sole of the left foot, and then each toe, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and baby toe. Now feeling both right and left legs simultaneously, both legs alive with vitality. Now bringing awareness to the whole left side of the body, shoulder, arm, torso, pelvis, and leg. Whole left side alive. And the whole right side, shoulder, torso, pelvis, and leg. Now bring awareness to the whole back body. Whole back body. And then the whole front body. Whole front body alive with vitality. Now bring awareness to the front and the back body together, the whole body. And as if you could breathe up the left side from the tip of your toe to the crown of your head. Watch in your mind's eye as your breath flows from the toe to the crown on the left, and then down from the crown to the toe on the right. Up the right side from the toe to the crown of your head, and down the left side from the crown of your head to your toe, and back and forth like that. Up one, down the other. Up the same side, down the next. Now aware of feelings in your body. Opposites of feelings. Can you bring awareness to a place on your body that feels cold? And then a place on your body that feels warm. Somewhere on the body that feels heavy. and somewhere on the body that feels light. Somewhere on the body that feels comfortable, and somewhere on the body that feels maybe uncomfortable. And is there anything else that you're noticing in your body? And can you find another place that feels the opposite? And now moving to emotions, can you remember a time when you felt emotionally cold? And then a time when you felt emotionally warm-hearted, kind. And I'd like you to go back and forth between that feeling of cold, distant, unengaged, to warm, engaged, loving. And then a time when you felt kind of irritated, agitated. And a time when you felt the opposite, comfortable, at ease, easygoing. And go back and forth a few times between that feeling of irritation and agitation to easy, light. And then a time when you maybe felt scattered, unfocused, all over the place. And then a time when you felt really focused, like your steady concentration and grounded. And go back and forth again between those two feelings. And then remembering a time when you felt really critical, really harsh. And a time when you felt the opposite, patient, loving, kind. And again, back and forth between that memory, that thought of critical or harsh, and kind and compassionate and considerate. And then a time where you were angry, you felt really agitated or almost explosive. And a time when you felt really calm and cool. And then remembering a time when you felt really judgmental. And its opposite, a time when you felt really accepting. And again, back and forth. And then bringing in your negative belief or emotion and bringing to mind again its opposite. Whatever that was for you. And really feeling in your body where that negative belief or emotion is showing up. And then moving to its opposite. And once again, feeling in your body that opposite and elevated attitude, belief, emotion. And back and forth a few times. And then feeling in your body a sense of joy, of love, of peace and compassion. And remembering again your Sankalpa, that feeling of peace, of lightness, and feeling again in your whole body that sense of being who you are becoming. Peaceful, joyful, loving, kind, and compassionate. And feeling that sense of blissful ease flowing through your whole body. And as we start to transition out of our guided meditation, bringing awareness into the space around you through your senses and holding on to that feeling of bliss, aware of the sounds in the room, aware of any smell coming in through your nose, aware of the light reflecting through your eyelids. And then starting to find a little movement in your body. Moving your fingers, moving your toes, and just aware, not jumping, not moving right on to the next. Still here, still taking time, still aware, feeling your fingers and your toes move. And then with a breath, opening your eyes, aware of the space that you're in. And as you exhale, closing your eyes. And do that a couple more times, opening and looking around, reconnecting. Exhaling, closing your eyes. And then keeping your eyes either open or closed. Take a big stretch. Wrap your arms either around your knees or around your shoulders. Remembering to take care of yourself. And then another big stretch overhead. Reaching through fingers and toes. Bringing your hands together at your heart. Grateful to yourself for taking the time to practice. Grateful for whatever factors played in outside of yourself, allowing you to be here today. Whatever it is, whoever it is in your life that made it possible for you to spend the time. Peace and light be with you.